Okay, so trial run. Okay, so we will be doing a reading on letting go. Either it's you're being encouraged to let go of something, or you are letting go of something, or something is just being released from your life, whether you want to or not. Okay, so what is it? Queen of Swords. Okay, so you are being asked to let go of. Okay, yeah. You are being asked to let go. Oh, right. Queen of Swords. You are being asked to let go of how you nurture your thoughts. The current way of nurturing is probably not good for you. Or you are letting go of it and you've realized this. Yeah. Okay, so I'll just stack the cards, I guess. Or well, we'll see what happens. Oh. Okay. Yes. All right. Can probably see that. Oh, okay. Then I know one who doesn't know it. That's fair. That means I can do my see so. I'm gonna have to learn how to do that. Okay. Then let's clarify it. Okay. And this is here. Oh, so okay. Yeah. Okay. So first off, in what? Okay. So maybe it's different groups in the group. Yes. Okay. So first off, we have 10 of Cups in reverse, and the clarifier is King of Cups. Okay, so, is it that? Yes. Okay, so basically, you, the thoughts you're supposed to let go of is how you're not feeling fulfilled. How you're like feeling like you don't have the completeness that other people have, and you're maybe trying to seek that through not and maybe indulgences, yeah, maybe that, and you're being asked to, well, actually, I didn't put in the ask. Yeah, I can do that now. What are you being asked to do if you're being asked to do something? To not run away from your feelings. You might be searching for fulfillment by running away from the things that you feel do not fulfill you. But fulfillment is being whole, feeling whole. Everyone is whole, but the feeling whole part is maybe a bit tougher. So you have avoided it and tried to run away to clearer waters, but all you've done is mess up your own to make it so you're the deeper parts of you handle all those things, and make it tough. Okay, any more? Okay, some of you want more, but some of you are satisfied. Okay, you might want to try. You might desire to try and complete yourself with another through feeling complete, whole, but through someone else. This can work for some of you, but not all of you. It's more cultivate the balance within yourself is the best option here. It's, for example, if you want kids in the future, the kids will unknowingly imitate you, or maybe also knowingly a bit. Kids have role models, parents as role models. But basically, you probably want completion. And completion comes through being yourself. At least that's how it works for me. Has worked for me. So maybe let yourself be completed by things inside you instead of outside you. Like, you don't have to be perfect, even though I feel that most people are like their own way of perfection in imperfection. Yes. But basically, you can relax, you can sit down, you can stop worrying and stop trying to leave your thoughts of that behind. You don't have to be all happy-go-lucky all the time, and it's not healthy if you do that. It's okay to feel your emotions, and yeah. Oh. I think that's that for the first part. The second part is... maybe this is the entire reading. Yeah. The second part is isolation, or 5 of Swords. Oh, right. Oh, yeah, I said all the other cards before. Yeah. 5 of Swords in reverse. So, you might not be alone on the surface, but you feel alone within. It's a tough feeling, and I think we can learn more about it through these, like, at least for you guys. I know a lot of it myself. Oh, hey. I've been focusing on analyzing Knight of Wands. Oh, yeah. Knight of Wands and Eight of Cups. Knight of Wands is the... yeah, this is like... this is the next part. Okay, so this is like a sequence. The next part is... well, yeah, it's varied. Multiple people here, so yeah. But basically, the next part is about how you feel alone in a crowded place and what to do about that. Yeah, I feel like this is what's... yeah, that might be a part of the message. Boundaries. You need to leave behind the people who ignore your boundaries, like ASAP. Knight of Wands is like, it removes the space between wanting and doing. You just do what you want, and if people around you are the reason why you stop doing what you want, why you don't do what you want, then no matter how much of a friend they become, unless you want to do like things that are super harmful to yourself, but that's not my place to judge. Basically, you should leave the old things that are stopping you from embracing your passions. If people are always worried about, oh, what if you don't make it? What if you can't do it? Well, look at me. I'm setting up my first YouTube video now. Like, I'm not fully prepared. I'm propping my phone up on a pillow and a bag, like, to make it not slide on the table. And, well, this was supposed to be an experimental reading, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to post this. I'm not saying to take me as like end goal or role model. That's not realistic. You're you, I'm me. But basically, maybe your passion is telling you to leave. And even if you might be scared of being fully alone, because even with a crowd you feel alone, then what about by yourself? What if you just never met people who, oh, yeah, what if you never let yourself be seen by the people who were truly meant to see you? Like, how do I word this? Well, articulation. Yeah. Basically, maybe you shared your thoughts with so many people who had nothing to give in return, or well, no thoughts that actually mattered to you, or felt like they were thoughts that actually listened to what you said. Well, people would listen, but they wouldn't like understand or feel the way you feel, and that ended up with, well, you feeling alone. And you should not have to just constantly be with people who are asking you to not do what you want, not follow your passions, not nurture your connection with your heart. That's not good for you, and it snuffs out the fire in you. Unless you thrive off of like going against people's expectations, but there's still probably some part of you that feels like you're rejected, and that's not a nice feeling. Or maybe you don't care and you're just happy with the, well, no, that does not feel right for this collective. Well, not all of them. There's probably some of you who are fine with just not having connections right now, but maybe it's always been this way for some of you, but for some, you might have wanted connection earlier in life, but not getting any. I can feel like a bit of a burn in my heart. That's, maybe you connected a lot earlier in life, but after a while, the connections didn't exactly fade, they just became insufficient because you felt you were insufficient and thus you couldn't connect. If you're not yourself, then how can you expect people to be themselves around you? How can you expect how can you expect yourself to find genuine people who care and integrate themselves with who they actually are, who they present themselves to be? So yeah. Anything more? Yes, okay. Well, the skies may be cloudy now, maybe grey now, and oh, I have 15%. Yay. I probably should have charged before this, but well, I didn't want to wait any longer. Yeah, that's probably why I got Knight of Wands is the one I'm starting to analyze. So don't nurture, well, the way you nurture thoughts is maybe you don't feel fulfilled, so you try and complete yourself through others, and through trying to complete yourself with others, you never feel whole because you are complete already. You can just, what you're trying to seek is within you, your inner child, your inner teenager, your inner adult, all those things. Your shadow, your persona, all those things. Maybe look up Jungian psychology, maybe not. It depends on you. What do you want to do? Then do it. Then last part of the reading is this. What is it about? Okay. 6 of Cups and 10 of Swords in reverse. So for some of you, it's an excruciating pain from childhood about innocence. I won't go... It's sad what happened to you. And it might have led you to feel like you have to be alone, have to build up defenses and all that stuff. Even when you truly want to integrate, you can't. But there are people who actually want, well, no, that feels like it wouldn't actually work, that rhetoric I was building up. Well, rhetoric feels like it's shady or something, more like the words I was going to use. Yeah, now I see like in the, there you can see like this part, it looks like the tower. So maybe you've built a foundation that's built on pain. Some of you, not all of you. I'm getting to your parts a bit later. So yeah, but basically, you've built a foundation of I don't feel innocent, and that means I'm not whole, or the feeling of losing your innocence caused you to not feel whole. Maybe it was some event that happened. Maybe it was something you saw, or things people said or did or whatever. But I'm not brushing it off. Well, partly I don't know if I can mention it because I'm sending this to YouTube. Partially because I don't want to trigger, and also because I don't know how to say those things. Yeah. Any more cards? Okay, here. Trigger? No. Okay. Okay, the other part of that is some of you have probably built a foundation, built a home around pain and found people who are, loving you through the pain and with the pain. And maybe that makes you feel less alone, but also like what matters is what you can show. What matters is the things that are not hidden, or all that stuff. But this unfulfilled feeling, it can be restored. It can be found again through passion, through letting yourself feel your true self again, which is, if you ever have come across this reading, which those words felt like they probably got some people to click off. If you come across this reading, you probably resonate with me, and I'm here. I want to, words. I want to follow my passion and actually start, and maybe that's what you gotta do, or gotta do. What do you want to do? Do you want to, I'm gonna be posting a poem that I made that motivated me to start, even though I did decide to start today, but yeah, motivated me to finally start. But basically, you are precious in your mind, in your soul, in whatever you identify with. You're important, and you should nourish your thoughts through love, not through harshness. This felt like it was part of the reading, but also not. So, it's part of the reading. Yeah, okay. One of the videos I found recently, I'm probably going to link videos in my description, but one of the videos I found recently was devotion versus discipline. Discipline without love is self-punishment. You don't deserve to be punished. Devotion is basically, discipline is, I have to do this or I'll be blank, which can be bad, it can be dirty, it can be not whole. Whatever you can fill the space with. While devotion is, I want to do this because I want to help myself, I want to get better, I want my situation to improve. Oh, okay, 5%, okay. Yeah, I think the reading is finishing up. Okay, so basically, start from where to start? Start by not being prepared. Start by just doing. Because there are so many people out there who would truly like to meet you, not who you think you have to be to complete yourself by others. or to get, like, get is feels like a manipulative word that you use to shame yourself, some of you at least. But basically, nourish your inner child and feel your pain, even if you have left something behind. Or maybe feel the pain of having left something behind. Or some of you are probably being called to let go of the pain, which I'm guessing is the collective, part of the collective who have like surrounded yourself with people who have similar pains. I'm not saying abandon those people, I'm saying just let yourself feel love again, at least some love. Anything more to the reading? Okay, I've been looking at the sword that the Five of Swords has been close, like standing on a lot. Maybe don't build your foundation on victory or thoughts of having to win, though that is a good motivator. So some of you could probably start trying to learn that, but yeah. Okay. Oh, huh. The swords from the Queen of Swords and the Five of Swords are like pointing at each other like this. So, nurturing thoughts of loneliness is probably the core problem here. And what you can do about it is take action to leave behind hiding your shadow. Let yourself nourish your inner child, who is, okay, I'm still going to say it, screaming to get your attention. Some of you, not all of you, trying to get your attention to balance and to not leave behind the past, because there's joy and happiness to be found there. There's things that, there are people who you might be wanting to leave behind. This has been a lot of different people in this reading. It's nice. And then this confirms that I'm being heard, which is nice. But basically, let yourself feel all of it. The messy, the wonderful, all of it. Let yourself, some of you might not be able to let yourself feel it, but just try to process that. You can allow yourself to feel it. And that feels like the reading. So, I don't know what to say to an outro. I've decided not to reply to comments or like comments because I want the readings to be impartial, or the comment section to be like your area or not affected and make favorites or stuff like that. Basically, not a competition in the comment section. Yay. This has touched the tip of the iceberg and I'm looking forward to where it goes. So yeah. Remember, follow your passions. It's a good idea. At least I think so, because I'm here. I'm doing it. Okay. Well, bye-bye.